Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, back for some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode, we completed World 3's Green Stars. And in this episode, right before we begin, I want to ask you guys a question. So, when you're playing any Wii games, you have the option to use the Wiimote and Nunchuck. And I want to see if you guys have ever seen this in your lives before. Have you ever met someone who ever felt comfortable with the Nunchuck in their right hand and the Wiimote in their left? Yes, I'm saying like they're using the control scheme of Wiimote and Nunchuck, but they're having the Nunchuck in the right hand and the Wiimote in their left. Because I've always seen it. My sister, who's a lefty, uses the Wiimote in her right and the Nunchuck in her left. I use the Nunchuck in my left and the Wiimote in my right. And I've always seen commercials or people playing it, like Nintendo YouTubers and everything, always using the Wiimote with their right and the Nunchuck with their left, but I've never met someone, because it is technically possible, but like I've never met someone who actually felt comfortable doing it. And yeah, I'm testing out right now to see how this game would feel with me holding the Nunchuck in my right hand and the Wiimote in my left. And so far the Wiimote feels natural, obviously, because you can use any hand for your Wiimote, but for the Nunchuck it definitely feels weird. The controls feel way less snappy, and it feels like it doesn't like feel as quickly as when you're like trying to go into each direction. Well, anyways, we're going to test this out as we begin World 4's Green Stars with Supermassive Galaxy. But yeah, let me know down below if you ever met anyone who actually did this, because it feels like it's such a small population. Like I've never seen anybody do it, like whether if it was like with Wii Sports Resort or Wii Sports, Galaxy 1 and 2, if I'm watching someone play like a single player game, and even Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, I remember everybody's favorite control scheme for that game when I was playing back then, because I didn't, this was before I played competitive. Everybody in my, like, all my cousins or my friends were always using Wiimote and Nunchuck, and the Nunchuck was in their left hand and the Wiimote was in their right. I guess it makes sense, because like when you kind of want it to replicate regular controllers in a sense, where the control stick is on your left, but like theoretically you can also have it on your right too. Yeah, that, like as you can see there, it feels like what I'm feeling right now is that it's not as snappy, like because like my right hand is not used to doing this. Like, I'm trying to, like, turn directions, like, I'm trying to move upright, right, but, like, sometimes I feel like I drift in a direction here or there. Anyways, I think we have to drop down right over here. Oh, wow, we got it on our first try! Huh. Well, that thought experiment worked out well. So it does seem possible to play through this whole game with the opposite controls. I guess it would be like a mirrored control because you're using the opposite hands. It would be like reverse control. Reverse controls, I guess it would be. Oh, that was the second one? Huh. Well then. But yeah, I guess that'll be a little thought experiment. Also a little challenge if anybody who's never played with this control scheme before, if someone would be willing to do a whole playthrough of the game with holding the Nunchuck on your right and the Wiimote on your left. This is a little call out for anybody who likes to seek a challenge. I know it's not like the most impressive challenge, and it is definitely possible, but I do want to see how like someone feels about the control scheme, and like how when they finally get like fully adapted to it, like if they kind of prefer it over the original, because like I don't know, I feel like it's a crazy thought. Anyways, the other one should be around here, because I hear it. Oh, it's right above there. Okay. I forgot where the D-pad was because it's on my left hand. I thought that I was using the C stick. Actually, not the C stick, the C button. And actually, the C button... Yeah, what is the point of the C button? I forgot, because like it just stops you in place. Let's look up. Yeah, it's up there right above the coin. Whoa, Like, again, like, that's the one problem, because I feel like I'm aiming to the right directly, but I'm sometimes aiming right diagonally downward. Oh, wow, you could also use the nunchuck to spin, too. Huh. Anyways, I guess we'll try to go for this. Yeah, what the hell? How the hell do you even reach for that? All the way up there. Maybe a triple jump? Yep, definitely a well-timed triple jump. Yeah, I was going with my original controls there because I just needed to really see it. Plus, I don't want to have you guys waiting for me to get this right with my with the control scheme I was talking about. But yeah, I guess this is a little call out to anybody. If anyone would try to beat both Galaxies 1 and 2 with the Wiimote and Nunchuck in opposite hands. It's not a crazy challenge, but I do want to see how it feels, like how it like messes with someone who's been using basically the same control scheme for throughout potentially their entire lives. Anyways, I guess also if there is someone out there who has who actually always used the Wiimote and Nunchuck in the in right hand for Nunchuck and left hand for Wiimote respectively, if they would be willing to do the opposite and do the way we do it. I don't know. I just thought it was like an interesting enough challenge. Because I've never seen anybody use it. Anyways, enough about that little challenge I have for anybody willing to do it. Whoa. Also, I realized the Piranha Plant isn't really like a full-blown Piranha Plant. It's kind of like a Patooey. It's only its head. Nice. So we got the second one that was above here. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like I'm going... I didn't go too far. That's what I'm talking about. Because, like, when I'm trying to aim right, I'm aiming slightly diagonal, which causes Mario to drift downward. Like, I feel like I'm aiming downward, but I'm not. Anyways, I can't believe I actually never mentioned that the nunchuck can also spin, which is pretty funny. Because, like, that control scheme has been around since, like, you know, Galaxy 1. Felt like it should have been notified. Oh boy. Let's get to the top of these wands. It would be funny if it's somehow all the way up here as well, but I kind of doubt it. They wouldn't put like 3 different, Oh wow, I was supposed to get that, wasn't I? Oh, well, the green star is right there anyway, so... Okay. What? Okay, apparently jumping on a giant Koopa Troopa's eyes kill you. And great, now I have to start all the way from the beginning. I think I said that before, like, when I first went to Supermassive Galaxy and I was trying to show the infinite one-up glitch that you could do. Also, I guess this is another thing I could mention about that, because it's not really, like, I guess it's more of a cool fact about the infinite one-up glitches in general, but they always involve a Koopa. Like, you know, obviously in the original Super Mario Brothers, you know, you used a Koopa shell up against, like, a staircase. You had to jump on it at the right, perfect time in order to get it. Wow, we jumped way too early. But, yeah, in the original Super Mario Brothers is with the Koopa Troopa shell. I'm not sure if it also carried on in World and in Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm not sure if there is one in 2. I do know there is an infinite 1-up glitch of sorts in Super Mario 64 DS, where you're like Mega Mario and, you know, you run into that one wall in Womp's Fortress, and it causes like infinite 1-ups because it acts like you're hitting multiple enemies at once for some reason. I'm trying to think of any other instances. I know in both 3D Land and 3D World, you could have a Koopa shell be right underneath you. You have to be like an little like archway, so that means like it doesn't allow you to jump all too high. There we go. Gotta do it right as soon as you land. Well, anyways, now that we had our little discussion, I guess we shall get things moving along, as we got a whole lot of other green stars to collect, and obviously I don't want to keep boring you. Oh wow, so he's bringing up the thing that we were talking about. Still pulled through like a champ. You know, if you had a player too to assist you a bit, it might make it all fun a little more easier and a little more fun. Yeah, we'll probably go over the player 2 stuff later on in the Let's Play. I'm not really sure. We are getting close to the end of the game, but I do want to have it. I do want to show it off at some point. I definitely do want to show it off before we finish this Let's Play off. I definitely don't want to do it during like a bonus episode or something, like after we collect all the green stars and finish the game. Anyways, here we go. We'll start off with Sweet Mystery Galaxy and make our way all the way to the end. And yeah, we'll show you where each one is located. Just drop down there once Yoshi's thing runs out. Obviously, you could have also done an infinite floor jump or make some kind of crazy jump, but there's your first one. Alright, just past the star coin over there is the second one. Alright, so you have to make it to the top here. Don't go into the launch star. And, excuse me, Captain Toad. Make it over here, and this is where you'll find your first green star. Alright, so you're gonna have to do a backflip spin, wall jump spin. What? Backflip, spin, wall jump, spin. We're off by just a little bit. Alright. Fine. Fine, game. We'll do it your way. There we go. I thought we were in the right spot, but there we go. There's star number 2 for Flipsville Galaxy. There we go! Homing ground pounds are very useful. You have to have gravity manipulate you to get there. Alright, the first one's right behind this red balloon over here. And you can already see the second one if you look very closely. After being told to massage the queen, and all these enemies surrounding her, we're gonna hop off her and get the green star that's right in front of her. Last time we'll be seeing Queen Bee on this adventure. Upon entering the Chompworks Galaxy, you can already see, upon landing, where it is. Just gotta make it past all these chain chomps that are rolling through the works. Get right on the sweet spot over here, go for the long jump, And there you go, your first one of the Chompworks Galaxy. Alright, so when you go up to this part, you may be hearing it in the last area, but also there's a chomp-shaped star bit formation here. But once you go past the previous area where you'll be hearing this star, you go right on top of here to get it. Also, that is also shaped like a chomp. Right on top of this drill is our last one for this galaxy. I'm not sure how to get that the right way, but infinite flutter jumps work again to get ourselves our first green star of Starshine Galaxy. Alright, right on top of this tree here. Probably would have needed that blow-up berry, but instead you could just infinite flutter jump. Ah, there we go. Getting maximum height in order to finally get that star. Alright, there's this little platform over here. Just burn your butt and you'll get it. Alright, this one upcoming, and it's the last one for World 4. You just need to do... whoa! We almost fell off. Alright, just a backflip off of the block with a spin, and there we go. Our final green star of World 4. The entire world is now complete. With only 2 remaining now. We're getting, well, I guess 3. I forgot that the special world also has its own green stars. Yeah, we're less than 50 away, so we're practically almost done with this Let's Play. I am really psyched up. Also, off-screen, well, I guess not really off-screen, but I guess off-screen I put a bunch of starbits inside the Toad Bank, and the amount that we've been collecting after all these various green star hunts has led us to 9,999 once again. So yeah, now we basically were able to make everything back finally. It wasn't too much of a grind, honestly, especially since we had, like, I think almost 9,000 to begin with after feeding the hungry Lumas. Anyways, love my videos with a like button, make sure to subscribe to the channel, appreciate it. And next time on Super Mario Galaxy 2, we're going to move on from World 4 back to World 5 for the Green Star Comets that awaits. We'll see you guys then.